Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Doki Doki. Last part, technically we ended the game, but well now we have the game without Monika in it, so I wanna play through this shit without her in the game, so we'll see how that goes. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey Tip McGee. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Siri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Tip McGee, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. See, the game's already different without Monika and that shit. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. It's not really a grind, this is definitely the last episode. But yeah. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school, together every day. Well, yeah. I just thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Siri. Ehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tipiki, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. You are going to. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sarah would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Whoa. What happens if you bring Monika back? Don't know, don't care. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Siri puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Tip McGee. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Tip McGee that Siri's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tip McGee. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others, and compared to the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Tip McGee, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Siri. The Literature Club. Siri's eyes light up. No way, ah! Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Ha hey. Ehehe. Well, if Siri is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We get to celebrate. Hew. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Ehehe. Sorry. It's probably crab cake. Ahaha. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So kawaii. Wow, those look amazing. Ehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sarai grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Sarai talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Ehehe, already trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Tea, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So tip me, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing you said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Tip McGee wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree to... maybe. Sensing the tension, Suri jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? ... I don't disagree or anything. Ah, you're right as usual, President. Ehehe. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. Alright, these guys are obviously in love. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Yeah, I guess I have to stick with Sayori because they're fucking already. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri started to clean up the food. Ehehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Tip McGee. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Tit. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Press X to doubt. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey Tit, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. Ehehe. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Timmy. Ehehe. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. God damn it. Forever and ever. F. Yeah, I'm gonna press F. Forever. No. I agree. I agree. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. What's happening? Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here at all after all. Goodbye, Siori. Goodbye, Tip McGee. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
What? I also thought I got baited.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down
This is
into
Monika.
that puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart.
She said she was
But in this
learning piano,
world of infinite
but the song and
choices,
shit, you know.
what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Wait, so did I just hit record? So did I just start recording for 13 minutes just to end the game? Like actually end the game? Oh.
Everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
I looked it up. I think
When I can't
I
deal
actually
with
literally
the
think that the game deletes itself and I have to reinstall it to play it again.
smile says it all. And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Yeah, actually, okay, I'm gonna admit I cheated a little bit and I looked up some of the lore. So like, Monika deleted herself, and it's the literature club. So it's whoever is the president. They're actually like the admin of the game, so they learn everything that like about the game. So that's why she said she knew everything from before.
Is it love if I
Um,
take you, or is it love if I send
but
you?
I have no idea how Monika came back into this shit. Cause I literally deleted her.
Flows down into a dark
Well, she
puddle. How can I write
it doesn't look
what
like I need to bring her
will
back.
be
She's
said?
already back.
If I can't hear the
This
sound
bitch came
of
back into the game.
melody, what do you call
See? Special
your
thanks to,
reality? And
yeah.
in your reality, if I don't know how to love you,
Interesting. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Yep, that was right. Please reinstall the game, and my game crashed. That was, okay. Well, what happens when I try to hit, play? It's running. Okay, so the game crashed or closed or whatever, and I started up again, and it is back to. Oh wait, that actually broke my OBS. Oh no, it didn't. So it just brought me back to this. So I think this is just on a. I think this is just on a loop forever now. Yeah. So I literally have to reinstall the game if I want to play it again. What a. I kind of fucked up the episode lengths a little bit. Well, if watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Now this last part is significantly shorter than the last one. Uh oh yeah, I also looked up all the endings or whatever. Sayori killing herself is an unavoidable event. Yuri stabbing herself is an unavoidable event. Uh I forgot what it was. There's some sort of ending you can get where if like the poems, if you make the poems for each girl or something like that, it's different. I don't know, but it kind of sounds like too much work, and I don't feel like doing all that work. So yeah. So I'm gonna end the recording for YouTube now. Bye bye.